What's the worst opinion someone proudly stood on? Devin walked into Thanksgiving dinner like he had just cracked the code on something the rest of us were too slow to figure out. He didn't even sit down fully before he announced it. I don't think people should sleep more than 4 hours a night. Nobody laughed because he wasn't joking. He said anything more than 4 hours was a waste of a life. Said successful people don't sleep. I asked him to name one, and without blinking, he said Elon Musk. Devin, buddy. For a second, nobody said anything. My aunt just kept passing the mashed potatoes. My uncle stared directly into his cranberry sauce like it owed him an answer. It was this weird collective silence where everyone sort of agreed, without speaking, to let it sit for a moment. Then my grandma put her fork down. She's 74. She has never, not once, walked away from an argument. And she didn't walk away from this one either. She started listing every single reason he was wrong. Not opinions, studies. She was citing actual research at the Thanksgiving table, chapter and verse. Like she had been waiting her entire life for someone to say something this stupid in front of her. Devin listened, nodded, and then told her she was conditioned by Big Pharma to think sleep was necessary. Big Pharma at Thanksgiving. Over stuffing and green bean casserole. That's when my dad got up from his chair, which is never a good sign. Once my dad starts talking, you're not getting out of it in under 20 minutes. He launched into the full breakdown. Sleep cycles, cognitive function, long-term health, the whole thing. By the time he was done, the turkey was cold. My little sister was asleep on the couch, which nobody pointed out, but everyone noticed. And Devin was getting absolutely buried by 9 people, including a 7-year-old who looked up from his juice box, said that's dumb, and went straight back to drinking it. Devin's last move was to tell us he'd been running on 4 hours for 3 straight months, and felt great. My aunt looked at him for a long second and said, "You look terrible," and she was right. This man had the eyes of someone who hadn't fully loaded in weeks. He was running on fumes and confidence, and one of those was almost gone. He grabbed his plate, stood up, and with every ounce of dignity he had left, said, "You'll all understand one day," and walked out the door.